Hey, how's it going? Hey, Skittles and Gizmo, how's it going? The surprise. What is it? Is it going to be a hot tub stream? That's a really good guess. It could be Tomb Raider 2 next. It could be a hot tub stream. It could be a Gremlin outbreak. I can't tell you yet because it's a surprise. Sorry about that. But something. It's going to be something. Everyone, hey, welcome to the finale of Tomb Raider. February 13th, 2024. We're in the future, year 2024. Someday when I'm looking back on this VOD, when you guys are looking back, when I'm looking back, and it's the year 2051. Hey, everyone in 2051. I hope things are better, but they're probably worse. No, I know things are going to be great. I know they're great. You're looking back right now in 2024 like, oh, feel sorry for those people. Hey, we made it. We made it. I'm sure I lived to 2051. And right now, so I'm saying hi to myself in 2051. I know I'm doing great. Hello to you. Hello to you in 2051. I know you're doing great. I'm doing great. We're all doing great. You know why? Because I got my Admiral Nelson. And I know you're still drinking this in 2051 because good things never go out of style. You know, I'm going to pour some for myself right now. Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, right now we're living in the future, 2024. The future of video games is now Tomb Raider, the most advanced 3D exploration game. We can play it. We can play and enjoy it right now, Skittles, Gizmo. Isn't that great? It sure is nice to live in a future where we can enjoy good video games. And that's why we're going to finish Tomb Raider. We're on the last level, Atlantis, the Great Pyramid. The last level. It's pretty long, though. It's going to take more than an hour. But, hey, 2051, Flipsider. Is it true that Fliptendo is still going? Are you almost finished? Keep it up, Flipsider. I think you can do it. He's on game number 1499. He's got like 60 or 70 games left, something like that. I think he can do it. I think he can finish Fliptendo. Keep it up. You can do it. Dude, he's probably laughing. I finished Fliptendo. I'll have you know I finished it back in 2045. Don't be stupid. New Crontendo. Oh, is it? I didn't see that. That's cool. Does he talk about how every single game he's reviewing is like shit? He hates every single game and he hates the NES and he just hates all games. Good. That's good to see that he's still going strong. Most are this time. I'll be the judge of it. What's in the new one? Anything? I'll tell you one thing. One type of game I don't need to play anymore is those baseball games. I'm done playing all those baseball games. I can do without that. Well, let's watch the classic intro again. It's good. While I pour myself a little Coke. Sit back and enjoy some classic Tomb Raider gameplay.
What's a man gotta do to get that kind of attention from you?
It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great. Though truth is, it ain't me that wants you.
Great.
No, Miss Jacqueline Natla does. From Natla Technologies. You know, creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Ma'am.
Creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Feast your eyes on this, Laura. How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
Then you'll like a big park. Peru. Vast mountain ranges to cover.
I like her laptop.
Sheer walls of ice. Rocky
I'd
crags,
use it.
savage winds, and there's this little trinket.
Pure crags
An
of
age-old
ice.
artifact of mystical powers buried in the unfound tomb of Qualopec.
Qualify.
That's my interest. You could leave tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow?
Are you busy tomorrow? No. I was going to play Tomb Raider on PS1, but turns out I'm not busy. I love Rocky Crags. They're good. Let's get into some right now on my PS1. I mean Saturn. It's the same thing. PS1, Saturn, you know it's the same thing. They're the same system. You know that. Come on. I mean, one's a planet and one is a station of play. Basically the same thing. What else is a planet but a station where you play? If you think about it. Okay, now we're going to fight a boss. Dude, is Monocule here yet? We have to wait for Monocule. He's got to see the boss battle. Look, we're getting right into it. Look at this. The Soga play Saturn. Oh no! Oh no, Laura's afraid! Oh no! No, leave me alone! Oh, oh no! Oh, he's slamming me down. Oh, is he gonna drop me on thin air? Oh, look at that. He dropped me on thin air and it made a sound like there was a ground there. It would have been pretty sick, though, if he had dropped me and then she dropped all the way down. That would have been super cool. If that were possible, but it's not possible. See, that's why this is the kind of thing that, more advanced Tomb Raider games could have fixed. They could have had her, like, be thrown off a cliff. But do they? I don't know. I don't think so. Is Monocule here yet? Yes, the other day, Monocule was sad because he had to go to bed and he wasn't going to get to see the end of the game. What about Monocule? What about Monocule? What about Mr. Leo? I don't know. What about Demo Core? She lurks sometimes. I don't know. I can't bring myself to kill this monstrosity without all the people who are gonna miss it. Okay, let's just dive down the thing, like, again, for fun. See, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Gizmo and you, Skittles, are enough for me. But that was pretty cool to see how I dove down there. Let's just mess around a little bit more. Just give people a little bit more time because they're gonna miss this, Skittles. We're fighting the ultimate Guts Lord Torso Man. And that's pretty good. This is good content. Let's go over on this side. The part at the bottom where you start is like over here. So I like when she does a swan dive down to her death. It's pretty cool. Oops. Got knocked out of her swan dive. Oh man, I got caught by a platform. I didn't want that platform. Skittles, are you enjoying the content so far? What do you think about this? Some pretty cool deaths. Pretty cool content so far. Here we are, 17 hours in to Tomb Raider 1 on, shall we say, classic console version. It's pretty good. Oops, there's a thing there. Dude, I need to drop down on this side so we can see like how close you can get to the secret area at the bottom. Why is a Guts Lord Torso Man in a Tomb Raider game? I thought it was about archaeology. Exactly, Skittles. Exactly. That was my problem too. You know, I looked at this, a Guts Lord Torso Man, and I said to myself, you call this archaeology? Exactly, Skittles. Exactly. Is it possible to like drop down there and survive? Hey, Red Mages, what's up? yeah, that's right. It's the finale. I'm currently fighting a giant torso guts lord man from Atlantis, but I'm too distracted from killing him by jumping off the side of the arena and dying repeatedly. You gotta like that. You like that kind of content. It's good content. Let's see. The closest one is here. It almost seems like you could drop onto this and survive, but maybe it's just out of reach, or maybe it's programmed to kill you automatically. It's probably programmed to kill you automatically, right? Man, you can't see it all. 20 minutes? Has it been 20 minutes, Red Mages? The time flies when you're having fun. That's the thing. Like, we're having so much fun just jumping off of the edge of the arena. We don't need to kill this giant guts torso. Red Mages, do you like giant guts torsos? How do you feel about them? Echo the Dolphin, hello. Watch this, Echo the Dolphin. I just want to see... Oh, see, you know what? They didn't render the secret that's underneath there. There should be a secret... Oh, man. This is a disturbing death sound. The first secret of the last level, they didn't render it. There should be a cave under there. I take it all back. This game's actually shit. This is a shit game. I can't believe they didn't render all the cave, the secret cave that, you know, is part of the last level that should be underneath that ledge there. Like that spoils my immersion. My immersion is spoiled now. All right, Red Mages and Echo here. Now we got the gang's almost all here. I'm going to now... Okay, I guess I'll get pushed off one more time. Okay, I will now proceed to kill giant Atlantis torso guts man. Right, the penultimate boss. The penultimate boss of the game. Most impressive boss. Guts torso. Let's kill him. Let's use our Uzis. Because they're better. What else would we use? Use the shotgun. Oh, I thought I... He makes like a barking sound when you hit him in this. I don't remember that from the PS1 version. So. I don't remember that in the PS1 version. Uh-oh, he's coming! He's coming! Uh-oh! Oh, he's getting violent. That's not very nice. He's not a nice guts torso man. Uh-oh! Become Danny. Yeah, from Forrest Gump. Did we get him? We got him. He's gonna explode. Watch this. Wait, what? There he goes. Kablamo. Let's see. Can you aim up at the Scion from here? I sort of remember being able to do that in the PS1 version, but or I don't know. I'm not really sure. All right, guys, we killed him. Did you like that? All right, everybody rate that boss fight on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. What's that, Skittles? Should I click on that? 10 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good boss fight. By pretty good, I mean awesome. I choose my own clicks. I don't even know what it's going to be, Skittles. I can only have faith in you. See, the save is up there. Do we just want to go up right away, or what's down here? Oh, does this just goes? Wait. Well, I want to see what I'm pretty sure that up is the correct way. Let's see what's down here. This might go back up to the. Our goal should be to get back up to where the sky is. You can't go back up with the sky on. Let's see. Oh. Oh, I see. It just goes around a loop. Okay, yeah, so as I thought. The correct way is just to go up here. And now we can save after defeating that frightening creature. Okay. Alright, I suppose we'll take a quick look at,
Mom, Dad, come here, you gotta see. Mom, Dad, come here, you gotta see this.
G.I. Joe! What's that? Thank you, Skittles. Well, it made me laugh. This is not G.I. Joe. Oh, look at this. We got a little trap here. The floor is going to collapse here. Oh, okay. We made it. There we go. Never made this like that. Pork chop sandwiches. Monocule! Ah, Monocule, you just missed the Giant Guts boss. Giant Guts monster. You just missed him. I just killed him. And I even jumped down the pit like 10 times. I was trying to give you some time to appear. But you're in time for the rest of the level. It's the beginning of the level. The beginning of the level starts with the Gigantic Guts monster. Gigantic Guts torso. And we shot him. He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool torso. Oh, I remember what you do here. But there's still the final boss fight, which is not as impressive, but you know, it's cool. It's whatever. That's true, Monocule. And the VOD is there. So if you want to see me shoot a gigantic Guts torso with Uzis until he explodes, Monocule, I recommend you check out the VOD. But we've got the rest of the level to play through. And then a surprise, Monocule. I heard you like surprises. You know, I could have... You know, let me tell you something, Monocule. Oh, you're supposed to... Oh, that's right. You hit the switch. Yeah. You need the block there to hit that switch. And the gate closes, and then you can actually get over here. Monocule, I could have finished the game last night. I thought about it. I thought about finishing the game last night, Monocule. It was like 1 a.m. I could have really pushed it. I knew it was going to be about 1 more hour and a half. I could have pushed it to 2:30. But then I thought, well, you know, I was very tired as well. I was like, oh, I'm so tired. Then I thought, My buddy Monocule, he wants to see the ending. He's got to go to sleep. He wants to see the end of the game. So I put it off for you, Monocule. It was really for you. It was like 85% for you, Monocule, and 50% for Red Mages and Party Hats, and then like 40% for Echo the Dolphin, like 60% for Skittles. It was 70% for everybody else. Okay, so that bridge went up over there. Now we want to go back. That's right, I care. I care about the people. I thought it would be better just go ahead and finish this like today, so finish the last level, rather than like finish it at 2:30 when nobody's really watching. Everybody's just tired. And so we're gonna finish this, and then we're gonna do something fun. It's something we've done before, something that certain people complain about. Not everybody says that they enjoy it, but then when we're actually doing it, I can tell you're having fun. Oops. Oh, I got a little... Okay, right. Yeah. The bridge is not very nice there. That's not a nice bridge. You're welcome, Monocule. I love you. I love my Monocule. I love my Monocule. Oh, Monocule, give me a hug. I love my Monocule. The things I do for my Monocule. Oh, thanks for the awkward hug. It was sufficiently awkward. Oh, that's... Yep, I knew that I messed that up. See that? I just got crunched. You see that content. I dedicate that content to Red Mages and Party Hats because, even though Monocule is the best, other chat members are good too. Let's launch over it. A sensual body massage. Aw, thanks, Monocule. I could have used one of those. Thank you. How did you know? How did you know, Monocule? Yeah, check out Skittles link. Oh, you do have to go to the other side to push this out first. I knew that. Check the link. Okay. What? This one? All right. I will check it. I'm sure it's good. More G.I. Joe.
Yeah, check out that thing, man.
What do you want to do with it?
Let's launch over it.
Who wants a body massage?
What did he just say to us?
Mr. Body Massage Machine. Gone.
What the hell?
Body massage.
G.I. Joe!
What is that? You guys know what that is? What is that? It's just some dude very much like me just saying random shit over G.I. Joe, huh? Is that what passes for comedy these days? That's pretty good. Thank you. Body massage, yeah. Defensler PSA vids? No. I don't. Internet legend from a couple decades ago. Oh. Back when it was still novel to just like take a cartoon and just like do random South Park voices over it. Old school internet. Well, that's cool. That's cool. It's not my favorite old school internet, but, memes before memes. Dude, in the old days, we just called memes jokes. Bits. Did you ever pork chop sandwiches? I've heard of pork chops and I've heard of sandwiches. I have not heard of pork chop sandwiches. I know Keyboard Cat. I know the Turtles Kid. Does that count for anything? Oh, is it? Yeah, Keyboard Cat counts. That counts. I know some things. Yeah, we've talked about the I Like Turtles Kid before. We've talked about that. I live under a rock. You know what it is, Red Mages? I'm just too busy playing video games. I don't have time for all of this nonsense. I'm too busy playing video games. Maybe you should try it, Red Mages. Play some video games. Because they're actually pretty good. They're pretty good. You know, you could play through all of Tomb Raider. This game, when it first came out, you could play through the whole game. Then, you could play through it again, like on one of your vacations. Then at some point, you could just play through it again. Uh-oh. Wait, I'm still alive. It's fine. Then, you could play it again on stream back in 2013 or 2014 when you first started streaming. Then, you could play it again now. Oh, I forgot. You could play it like on emulator one time when you first got your PS1 emulator. You could have played it all those times like I did, Red Mages. Think about how much better your life might be. 20 plus hours in Astral Chain. That sounds like something that I also need to do. So you're ahead of me there. I need to log 20 plus hours in Astral Chain. You got me there. I need to do that. Come at you. I'm gonna come at you, bro. But first I'm gonna finish Tomb Raider before I come at you. Alright? I'm just gonna finish Tomb Raider first, then I will come at you, bro. I do wanna. Oh, the whole bridge is down. What is this? Wait. Is this do one of the bridges? This like a time thing? What is up with that? Ah, now this one is up. Okay. Kunio-kun Daft Punk? Nah, I haven't seen Kunio-kun Daft Punk. No. I haven't. I don't think I did this right. Okay, I'm not exactly sure. I just know you gotta, like, do this, but... I guess you just gotta be quicker here. Some sort of time shit. But we want the switch down, I'm pretty sure. But now this one is down, but the other one should still be up. We gotta hurry before it goes down, or we're gonna die. Okay. And then we can proceed, I guess? This part is pretty confusing. I don't kind of don't know what's going on. Well, you're supposed to jump back and forth here, like, and try to avoid the lava spouts. You can kind of skip a lot of them. All right, Kunio-kun Daft Punk thing. No, I didn't know there was a Kunio-kun Daft Punk thing. Did not know that. I mean, you know, to be fair. The internet has got a billion things on it. I know this song. I know this Daft Punk song. So it's just Kunio-kun dancing to the Daft Punk song. It's cool, I guess. Oh, what about... I've never seen this. Is this something that people know? Like, this is popular? Wait. I can't play this. This is gonna get a mute. What? This is gonna get me a mute. Dude, Red Mages, I can't play that song. That seems pretty likely to get a mute. You can't be playing that. Okay, I wonder if this. Okay, I remember. I thought of some. Oh, you did say that. Oh, you did say that. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Watch it later. Okay, wait a second. I remember something that is an internet meme. It's Japanese. Let's see. What was it called? I can't beat Airman? I can't beat Airman, and Airman got Tao Sanai. I remember watching this like 10 years ago. Have you guys seen this before? This was but I feel like this shouldn't get a mute. I feel like it shouldn't. The video, it's like a song that some Japanese dude made about how he couldn't beat Airman in Mega Man 2. How many people have ever seen this? Oh, did you see the Terminator 2 thing there? Did you guys see that? The Terminator 2 thing here? It's got a cool animation and everything. I saw this is like 10 or more years old. This is old internet. This is good. This, I don't think this would get a mute. It's probably too obscure. See, I know old internet. I know some things. That's when I always use the E-tank. You know, Airman is not that hard. Airman's pretty easy. I never really understood. It's a cool video. I never understood how anyone could struggle on Airman. How can you struggle on... Oh, now you can't defeat Woodman. I cannot touch the falling leaves. Next time I only take the E-tank at the very last moment. Woodman was harder, but you could just use the heat ray or metal blades. You get destroyed by metal blades. This animation is very good though. I guess the tornado was meaningless. It's pretty good, right? That's classic internet. There you guys go. I know some stuff. That's a pretty good one. Timer's still running. That's good. Yeah, so you have to jump over the lava flow here. So that can do damage. It did a little bit of damage to us. It nipped at our heels. We can jump a little bit to the side of it to avoid it. Okay, so I think we're good since we hit the switch. I don't know. Uh-oh. It's fine. It's fine. Was there... Dude, there's not a secret back here, is there? In this area? Wait a second. Hold on a second. Was there anything more to this area? I'm not 100% sure why you need to even hit that switch. Like, that's not a secret. Is it just for those items? That's not a secret, right? I didn't get a... That's just item pickups you can get. Like, the whole thing with the bridge... Like, you can just... Okay, I think you can just skip that. The point of the switch is just to, like, raise the bridge so you can get back. Uh-oh. Oh no! I'm gonna die. Sure, Daft Punk is good. I understand. Yes, shit again. I didn't want to die there. But I did. The reality is that I did die there. Oh, whoops. The remasters come out tomorrow. Not feeling too positive about those. Yeah, there's one thing though. Apparently they are not they didn't put the save points in the Tomb Raider 1. It's save anywhere system. So that's yeah, that's very bad. But maybe it's still possible that the save points are in the game as an option. If they're in the game as an option, then that's fine at least. Combined controls. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, Gizmo. It's there's actually, I don't know if you've noticed, I've talked about this before, but this game is heavily inspired by Prince of Persia, the 2D ones. This is without a doubt the best 3D realization of Prince of Persia gameplay. But it's funny. There's a number of things that are taken straight from Prince of Persia. The tiles, like look at this tile as well. This tile is exactly the same as Prince of Persia tiles. The breaking tile. The way it works and everything, where like it rumbles for a second then drops. And then there's the spike traps are like completely exactly the same as Prince of Persia as well. The number of mechanics are like taken straight from Prince of Persia. And all the jumping and cinematic platformer mechanics are lifted straight from Prince of Persia. But I mean, you can basically it's not a ripoff because there is no 3D Prince of Persia that is anywhere close to being as good as this. The actual 3D Prince of Persia borrows from this game, but it does not get very much right though. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Yeah, save anywhere. Hopefully the save point, there's a mode where you can put the save crystals back in, but it doesn't look like there probably is, and it sucks. And I don't think that for the first game, I don't think it's going to be a good version of it. I just don't think that people should play it. No, I'm not going to try it. I probably will get it. I probably will get it because it'd be the easiest way to play the extra levels, the expansion levels. There's no other easy way to play those levels, the expansion levels. I probably will get it for that reason. But it's very disappointing. Yeah, they put in a 3D analog. They put in some alternative controls to tank controls. They're optional. You don't have to. You can use the regular controls. I haven't really heard much, but I would assume that they suck. So do they suck? Of course they would suck. There's no way analog controls could work for a game like this. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, people say that Prince of Persia 3D is bad, but I want to try it. But, you know, you can tell from looking at it that something's wrong with it. Prince of Persia 3D. The fact that it's not on a grid, like that alone, is is kind of not a very good thing about Prince of Persia 3D. Camera with the new controls is horrible. There's just no way for analog controls to work in this game. Like, it wouldn't matter how they did the camera. Like, it's completely... There's no way... There's no good way to do it. You have to have controls like this. Analog controls just don't work. The only way they ever made analog controls work in, like, Legend and Anniversary and Underworld is by just making everything much, much more forgiving to compensate for the sloppy controls. The controls are sloppy. Right, Legionary Shark? He knows. He's going to be lurking for right now, though. There's some cool things about that that remastered thing. The fact that it has the original graphics and that you can switch the graphics on the fly is really cool. But damn it! They should have at least included the original save points as an option, especially if they were going to like include the original graphics and let you switch between them. Like that level of faithfulness. Why would you not have the save points? At least as an option. It should be as an option. I mean, quite frankly, if I were making it, I would force people to use the save points because people don't know what they want and they don't realize that it makes the game a better experience. You have to force them. It's like if Dark Souls had allowed you to like put in like a hack save system where you could save and load, people would use that too, but then they wouldn't know what they were missing. I might end up getting it just so that I can... Like, I do want to play the expansions. I never played any of the Tomb Raider expansions. There's expansions for 1, 2, and 3. There aren't expansions for 4 and 5. Although Tomb Raider 4 has a bonus level that was like... that was associated with the New York Times. Oh, okay. Well, we're having some trouble here, aren't we? not off to a good start. The final level is not off to a very good start. I'm still pretty disappointed though by that. Like that was the thing about that was the thing that was the most important thing to me. It's like okay. They put in the save points. I don't even care about anything else. If they put in the save points, it would be so cool. It would be so good. But of course, I knew they probably weren't going to do that. That's very unfortunate. The original release of Tomb Raider 1. The only reason why in the computer versions they took out the save points and made it save anywhere it was just in deference to PC players at the time, because at the time like it was expected that like all games had to have save anywhere systems. For some reason it was just part of like the PC game culture. But a lot of PC games were just like RTS games and FPS games. Well, it's not really a great system for FPS games in the first place because, you know, if you want to like go back and play Doom, you have to like learn to do like pistol starts. Doom would have been better with save points, but you know, people, you know, the games were also made like really hard because they knew that people would be brute forcing them anyway. They made it that way because they made Tomb Raider that way because it was just expected. But it doesn't really serve the game well. But it's very unfortunate because of that, a whole generation of like Tomb Raider people who played the game on PC first got used to the games being that way, and because of that, they made Tomb Raider 2, save anywhere. There was a whole back and forth. There's a whole back and forth between like they couldn't make up their minds. Tomb Raider 2 was save anywhere. Tomb Raider 3 they went back to save crystals. Tomb Raider 4 they went back to save anywhere. They couldn't make up their minds. The difficulty creep of the series had something to do with it as well, because Tomb Raider 3 is like way too hard. All the Tomb Raiders get too hard after 1, but those things compound on each other because part of the reason why the Tomb Raiders get so ridiculously difficult with their difficulties design is because they know that the save anywhere is in there. So it affected the design of all the subsequent games. What was I gonna say? What was my point? The fourth game is extremely cryptic, yeah. See, the fourth game they brought back the Wait. This isn't. Hey guys, look at this. That's cool. All right. Some good streaming here, huh? I'll bet. What was I saying? It's probably fine. I wasn't that far into the level anyway. Oh, I mean, no, it'd be maybe Monocule. It might be good. That way, Monocule could watch me fight the torso again. I don't have time to fight the torso again. I need to finish the stage. The save's probably still there. That was a fun glitch, though. Well, anyway, what was I gonna say? It's just, you know, it's a shame. The thing with the saving is that, you know, it's a shame because like so many people, especially nowadays, when they go back to play these games, they don't really learn the controls properly, and the save system really. Like making the games go to save anywhere, which is like a really illogical choice. Really helps to encourage people to not learn to play the game properly. So it's no wonder that like so many people don't like the controls or just didn't bother to learn the controls. The timer? I was just letting it run. This is all part of the playthrough, don't you think? That's all part of it. Oh, wait a second. You can't see the game. Okay, now you wait. Could you couldn't? I think you couldn't see it before. Yeah, I mean, I never quite understood that myself. Echo the Dolphin. I never quite understood that myself. They're definitely like. They're unintuitive. They're stiff if you... Well, there's no doubt that they're stiff if you're used to analog control, like, you know, having the forward to move and like having to turn your character, like steer your character. There's no doubt that they're stiff compared to analog controls, but they trade the fluidity of analog for precision with like the platforming. It's like a learning curve. But the problem is that, like, a lot of modern gamers have no patience for learning curves. They kind of want everything just to control exactly the same. Why do I keep doing this? Oh my god. Why do I keep doing this wrong every single time? It's not counting. Oh, okay. Yeah, the timer glitched. when that Saturn glitch happened, the timer glitched. It has been running this whole time, Monicule. Sorry about that. I had to click on it for you to see it again. Yeah. That's part of it, Red Mages. So I mean, like it's a learning curve. Like these controls they have a big learning curve. They don't. You know, there's a lot of good things about the control scheme in this game. They are very precise, and you couldn't really like the controls in this game are necessary to be how they are. Like you couldn't do it any other way. Analog just doesn't work for this style of game. And part of the reason why there are no games like this anymore is because everything has gone to analog, and people don't want to play games like this. So. That's why you don't see any platforms. That's why the modern Tomb Raiders are nothing like this. They don't really focus on platforming at all. They focus more on, like, action. Because people just don't like platforming. Like, period. Like, a lot of people have just been trained to not like platforming. So they don't like games like this. They don't want to learn these deliberate, precise controls. They have no interest in that. It would be interesting to try the analog controls in the remastered version. I can't imagine that they're very good, that they work very well. Okay, so let me see here. Like, you barely have time to collect these 3 things. So if I go out here and look, if I just look for a second. That's still there, but there it goes. There's not enough time. So I have to go back here and flip this. I have to flip and reflip this switch. Or just flip it once. Just flip it once. And then that works? Somehow? And, like, is that all I need to do? That's all I need to do, right? Just flip and then reflip it. Oh, that is a secret! I didn't hear the secret chime before. That is a secret. Oh, no wonder it's so weird getting that. That is a secret. It makes sense then. No, I never played Vampire Survivors. I've seen, like, I know what it is. I've seen my nephew play mobile games that are exactly like it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about analog controls. There is a weirdness, even though it's a conventional gaming standard to have analog controls. There are sometimes, like, there's some kinds of games where analog still has got that weird thing. Your character can just, like, turn on a dime and spin around, like, instantly. It looks weird. It looks unrealistic. So there's some kinds of games where, but, like, it's more convenient. It's like a more convenient style of control. It feels good, and it's immediate, and it's intuitive. So that's why people like it. But, like, not everything has got to be that. And there is something about the stiffness of these controls that actually feels better. I haven't played it, no. I don't have much to... I don't know. I don't have much to say about it. Vampire Survivors. How much does it cost? I don't own it. Whoa, that part's a little bit little bit tense. Oh, oh boy. All right. $1? I guess I can afford that. Maybe you can play that for Modern March, Red Mages. To remind me. Do you like Vampire Survivor? I don't like the name of Vampire Survivor because it sounds too much like Vampire Savior. It makes me confused. Oh, this. Uh-oh. Oh, oh, wow. I almost died. Wow, I'm glad I didn't die there. An experiment. I see. I didn't even see that breakable tile there. One difference between this game and Prince of Persia is that Prince of Persia, you will not... the careful walk prevents you from stepping onto breakable tiles. Oh, see, we're back here with the Scion. This is how you get back to here. Now we can shoot and destroy this thing. Whoa! Now the place is exploding. Like down there is the boss fight. That's where we started the level. Millions of people like that. It's true. It is pretty interesting. Oh boy, more enemies. Oh, there's so many! I'm dead. I do want to play some more like modern little indie things that, you know, are popular. Just like play a few more here and there so I can, you know, get my opinion of them and see what they're all about, stuff like that. I think stuff like that is like playing Vampire Survivor is a good idea. Seems like there's a lot of mobile games that are just clones of that. That's one thing that I've noticed. Oops, that's the wrong way. Me too, Red Mages. I like to do that too. But, you know, you gotta find the time to do that. There's so much shit. The music coming in here is good. Alright, dude, where are they? Oh, they're coming. Oh, they're shooting at me from there. That sucks. Oh, maybe I should just ignore them. Oh, do they, Red Mages? You just don't like it because it's modern. Well, people develop biases. And, you know, what people need to realize is that there's a thing called trends, and, like, a lot of modern games are designed in, like, similar ways. And, like, maybe you just don't like that shit. You know, I mean, it's easy to not like the way, like, the kinds of modern stuff that's popular. It's very easy to not like it. It's normal. It's normal to prefer this and things over others. Okay, I blew them all up. Alright, good. Oh, wait. Oh, we're not supposed to go this way. is not the way. It's all blocked off. Yeah, but this is the way that you came from in on the stage before this one. You won't play retro games? Yeah, I mean, there you go. Exactly. That's just people with preferences. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it would be good to try things, but you can't really fault people for having preferences. I guess this is the way to go now? Into this door? Oh no, you can't go this way now. This would have originally, like in the previous level, it would go back to where the boss is. If you were to jump down there early, you could get back up here from here, so you wouldn't be soft locked. But this level doesn't do anything. Whoa, Was there a path here? I didn't see anything. This is just blocked off, right? But surely you come back through here because there's enemies. Oh, you go down here. Because now there's non-lava parts. Oh, that's right, I remember now. You actually go down here. In the part that used to be lava. Ah, that's pretty cool. Hey, Mr. Leo. I already beat a big guts torso. Sorry you missed that, Mr. Leo. But don't worry, we just destroyed the Skion, and there's plenty more really difficult final stage for you to watch. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it's funny how, like, there's a big subsection of modern games that are, like, very primitive graphics. Sometimes it's, imitating, like, an 8-bit style. It's not really an 8-bit style, it's just kind of imitating an 8-bit style. You know, a large swath of indie games are, like, very primitive graphics. Or, like, 2D stuff. Or sometimes it's, like, really good 2D artwork. But, yeah, it's funny. Like, it's a weird dichotomy how, like, modern games, on the one hand, either have to be, like, the most realistic, best graphics possible. We had to jump there, we would have died. The most realistic graphics possible, running at like the smoothest frame rate possible, or they can just be complete shit, like badly drawn sprites. And either of those things is fine, but nothing in the middle is okay. You can't have PS2 graphics or PS1 graphics. You can't. That's not allowed. That's pretty weird. Which is why, like, you know, the Tomb Raider hopefully the Tomb Raider game will do well. Oh, dude, wait, are there gonna be boulders from behind me? Is there? I think there might be. Is there a boulder here? Oh, okay. It's on the left side. Okay. Stay in the middle then. I vaguely remember this part. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah. We want to stay in the middle anyway. Alright, good. What was I saying? I heard a little bit about the reviews of this game, like not that much, but apparently some of the reviews are like very embarrassing. Like the Kotaku review is very, very embarrassing. But so there's, you know, apparently there's like a mix. Like some of the reviews of, I'm talking about the remaster, since it, you know, it's so close to the controls of the original game and gameplay, except for, you know, missing the most important part, the save points. But you know, apparently some people just don't, you know, some, like you'd expect, some people get it, some people don't get it. Some people are just idiots about it. tricky stuff here. What's the best way to do this? Well, we could do side jumps. Oh, maybe that's better than diagonal. Diagonal looks like it would work though. This looks like it would work if I jumped here. I'm gonna do it. That works. Okay. Oh, thanks, Molecule. Well, I'm not the first person to notice that. There is a secret over there. I know that's a secret for sure. So, like, ordinarily you're supposed to platform down here, but there's like a hidden crack here. And let's see. We have to actually jump to the side to reach it. I have played Undertale. I've streamed it before. Let's see. Maybe a little bit closer. Right about here. Like, this should work. I shouldn't die. There we go. Yeah, I like Undertale. Undertale's cool. I don't really fully understand why some people get so crazy over it, but, like, it's a fun game. It's got good music. I didn't bother to do, like, any of the crazed endings in it, though. I just did a normal playthrough, and it was fine. I can't say I can't say I fully love the writing in Undertale. It gets a little bit too cute and pretentious for its own good. But it helps that the gameplay in Undertale is very, very good, unique and fun, and it has a genuinely good soundtrack. It's one of the best soundtracks among like any indie game by far. It blows most things away as far as like music goes. Darker than the PS1 version? That's not such a bad thing. Wait a second. This dropping from here is death. That is death. So you need to jump onto that. Do we want to backflip onto it? Probably want to backflip onto it. Just have to make sure that we're lined up properly. This should be fine, I think. Oh, all right, look at that. Good. We did it. We did that first try. A little trouble to get the save points to register at times here. Dude, save point. What the hell, save point? Let me just press on you. Thank you. Definitely what's up. Final stage in Tomb Raider 1. You missed it, I destroyed a gigantic guts torso. But there's still more guts to come. Although, like, these parts of the stage are just more like lava, like volcano lava stage. But there'll be more. I do really like the guts tile set in this game. Like, right here, we have to swerve to the right and get in there, right? Do you wonder about it? What, Undertale? Well, we did that pretty wrong, but we survived. So we'll take it. Okay, that med pack is like sort of, it's like a pseudo impossible med pack because but like it's possible. Like, if you stop to collect it, you just die. So it's like there is sort of like bait, except you can just jump back and collect it anyway. So it's not actually impossible. It's quite possible to get. Alright, is this a slide here? Kind of hard to time. Or... But the boulder's gonna be coming. We want to go straight, right? Do I jump? Ah, you want to jump, yeah. So, a lot of tricky platforming challenges. Like, the final stage in this game is like the final gauntlet. They don't go easy. Like, this is the toughest, roughest stuff in the game, for sure. Oh, here we have the lava coming in. There's another med pack that's, like, there to basically get you killed, but that should be collectible as well. Oh, no, it's like it's in the middle. You can easily collect it. Alright. We avoided the lava. Lava looks jankier in this version, I feel. This is a dead end. Oh. Oh, get the boulder here. Gotta get under it. Man, it's rough stuff. It's not playing around, it's rough stuff. Rough stuff from the Tomb Raider developer. Can we jump up there? I feel like you can jump up there. Oh no, you can't. You can't get up there. Pretty cool, fun platforming challenges though. Especially if you like, but by this point of the game, if you got this far on the PS1 version, you're good at the game. The game trains you to play it, and this is what I was starting to try to explain this before, but like, this is also one of the big problems with the PC version with unlimited saving, is that it really allows you to just brute force your way through the game without learning how to play it. So it's no wonder the people that play that version like never properly learn the controls and hate the controls. I really think that one of the primary reasons there's like so many people that don't like the controls in this game is just the PC version of the port of this game. But Tomb Raider 2 has the same issue, but only worse, because every version of the game is save anywhere. And to compensate, like Tomb Raider 2 and 3, to compensate for the fact of the saving systems sort of moving in that direction, the games just kept getting harder and more ridiculous. Of course, it doesn't stop me from wanting to play them. Here we have, like, from Palace Midas, the really fun, like, fire jumping challenge. I have another version of that. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if it's harder, or maybe it's just, like, the same. It's probably meant to be harder. Yeah, Prince of Persia plus Indiana Jones. And a little bit of James Bond, maybe. So I feel like the original Lara's personality is like heavily influenced by James Bond. She's basically a female James Bond, which is something that was like completely lost on Crystal Dynamics when they took over the series. Okay, or wait, actually, oh, this isn't like the Palace Midas one. You have to jump over these, or I forget. I don't know. I don't remember what's all going on here. You have to jump over them. Is this one gonna light up? Do I just go like this? Okay. What is that? Stop that. Dude, damn Saturn with its sound. Did it, Mr. Leo? That's good, I guess. Unfortunately, Mr. Leo, the version doesn't have the good save system. It doesn't have the save crystals in Tomb Raider 1, the most important feature of the most important game in the series. But it's cool. I guess you should play it anyway since you bought it. And what I suggest that you won't play these games otherwise because of the save system. You know, like the other thing about the save system in Tomb Raider 1, as opposed to Tomb Raider 3, Tomb Raider 3 is different. But Tomb Raider 1, really, you don't need the save anywhere system. You don't need it. Like, people that need it are people that don't learn to play the game properly. Like, if you just learn the controls properly, you do not need it. There's plenty of saves. If you play the game, the saves are in places where you would save a normal amount anyway. There's a couple stretches that are pretty hard, that go for a long time without saves, but for the most part, you just don't need them. That's pointless. You like the controls? Yeah, that's what. Well, I hope you learn to play them. If you need any tips or anything, just ask. I hope you learn properly. I'll give you like a little tutorial. It's kind of like honestly, I like right now in my head, I want to compare it to Umihara Kawase. That's probably a uniquely Flipsider thing, but it's like with Umihara Kawase, it's a really cool game. It's really fun once you learn, but there's like a couple of key things you have to learn before you can really just start to play the game for real. You know what I mean? Like Tomb Raider is the same. Do the tutorial. There's a couple of key moves that are very important. That doesn't mean you're going to like the controls. You may not. It's just maybe it's not for you. Playing the games you want to. You have to play the games the way... Yeah, but I mean, you can't play the games you want to if the way you want to play is going to make you run off ledges all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to play the game in a way that will let you, like, not fall off ledges all the time. You know, do the tutorial and just learn... You have to learn the basics. You have to learn the basic moves. And if you can play the game and if you can, like, do the platforming without constantly falling off the platforms all the time... Like, you don't see me falling off all the time, right? If you can do that, and then if you can still say, I don't really like these controls, like, the style of control is slow, it's deliberate, maybe you just don't like that. That's fine, you know? If you, you know, but just learn to play it properly. Well, it's really simple. 90% of the game is this. I'll show you right now. 90% of the game is this. Here's how you do the platforming in this game, okay? And if you've been watching, I do this every single time. Almost every time. You see there's a slow walk button? Some people who play this game casually and haven't done the tutorial don't even know this button is in the game. They don't even know. Like, you see how this slow walk... You see how if I walk up to the edge, she stops and doesn't just fall off like an idiot? That's very, very important. I swear to God, I've seen various people stream this game. There are some people who don't even know this is in the game. This game is unplayable without this move. It's unplayable. Fair enough, Mr. Leo. And that's... I just want to... I mean, that's fair. But there's people that play this game who don't even know this button's in the game. And that's... And then they, like, come away thinking, like, oh, these controls are shit. And that's, like, that sucks. You know? Okay, so this is the move you have to know. This is essential. This is the essential basic bread and butter move in the game. You slow walk up to the edge. You tap backwards. Now I'm one square away. It's a tile-based platforming game. It's tile-based. It's essential. It's critical to the design of the game. Tapping backwards makes you one tile away from the edge. Then you hold forward and press jump. In this particular case, I need to do some tricky stuff and jump again. And time this, but well, I mean, I think it's like right about you hold forward, press jump. No, in this case I'm gonna die. You hold forward and press jump, and she automatically jumps from the edge of the platform. From the moment you tap forward, the entire length that she's running across that tile, if you press jump anywhere, like it doesn't have to, it's not exact at all. It's incredibly lenient. You press forward and then you press jump sometime afterwards. She automatically jumps from the edge. You never should fall off. You would not know, from watching some people stream this game, you would not think that this is the case. Like people, it's so absurd. Like half the people who stream this game are just constantly running off the edges and not understanding it. It should never happen. Well, in this case, I had to make a tricky double jump. But yeah, I mean, it's a very deliberate game. It plays like Prince of Persia, just in 3D. It's like slow, it's deliberate. If you don't like slow and deliberate, I mean, in that way, I think it's a little bit like Dark Souls, because like Dark Souls sort of brought like a more slow, deliberate kind of style to combat, and this kind of does that with just platforming, you know? Oh man, kind of sucks to die there a little bit, but it's okay. This is a tricky part of the game. It's fine. Ooh, that time I took no damage from that thing, so that was better. Oh yeah, Echo the Dolphin? Must have been somebody that had like an advanced copy of the game. Dark Souls is weird. I know, and some people don't like that, but I like the weird style of jumping in Dark Souls. Like, I think it works for the game, and Overall, I prefer it to Elden Ring's jump. Oh, man, I hope that... Well, listen, I don't want them to go back because I honestly don't want them to make more Dark Souls, at least not for a long time, until sufficient time has passed where it feels fresh again. But if they ever do go back to Dark Souls, damn straight, I want them to go back to that style of jumping. Because it's better. It's superior. The Elden Ring style of jumping is... it works for Elden Ring, a more open game with, like, more... open style design. It works for that game, but for Dark Souls, what's so good about the Dark Souls style of jumping is that it feels more, it just feels more realistic. It feels more grounded. You don't jump like Mario. Like you should not be like jumping high up in the air. Elden Ring is still not like Elden Ring. It doesn't feel too Mario like, but I like the ground. I like that your jump is so low. It's appropriate for a game where you're wearing heavy armor. It just makes sense. Just makes sense for that style of game, for it to be that way. Oh, you know what? There's like absolutely no reason to use that crack. I just realized. Well, Sekiro has more of a Mario jump, but in Sekiro's case, that is totally fine. If you're a shinobi, it doesn't feel like a Mario jump. It feels like a shinobi jump. It feels like a ninja jump. But you shouldn't be jumping like a ninja in Dark Souls, like a game where you're like wearing heavy armor and stuff. And also, like, I don't want those games to feel like conventional platformers. I want them... It's good that they have this sort of really grounded, realistic form of platforming. It's not... No, the Souls games are not platformers. They have occasional spots where you, once in a while, make a jump to get somewhere. But for the most part, jumping is not really a big part of the level design, and that's good, Elden Ring is like a much more open, broad, diverse game with its level design because it's an open world game and it's huge, and it makes sense for Elden Ring. But Dark Souls is better being the way that it is. It makes sense that the games are different. It's fine that in Elden Ring they gave it the jump, but like people are saying like, oh man, it's so superior to Dark Souls. No, that's wrong. They're different games. Even though I know they feel pretty similar in a lot of ways because there's like the same core mechanics are still there in a lot of ways, but yet there's different design philosophies. Yeah, but Elden Ring also, you're playing a more powered game, a powered character in general. Like you're in many ways in Elden Ring, you're much more powered. Like Elden Ring is much more about explicitly with like its themes. It's about being empowered. Like it's about like myth. Like it's meant to be a mythical feeling game, like myths and legends, larger than life characters. The main character is meant to be more powered, but like the enemies and the bosses are also meant to be larger than life. You're meant to be fighting against like gods, and it's just thematically different. So like all of that plays into Elden Ring. Like it's that, even though in a basic sense it feels a lot like a Souls game, still it has different themes and it's going for something different. Yeah, I like that. That works better for Dark Souls. I like that, Mr. Leo. Blighttown TSD. That's why Blighttown is such a great area. Precisely because it makes you nervous, man. Like the areas, I mean, most of you guys haven't really played this game. That you're not like super Tomb Raider people like me, but like the final areas in this game are really stressful, and that's good. It's because of the save system as well. Like that stress is like an inherent part of this game, and this wouldn't be the same without it. That's why I really like this game had the perfect save system, and they messed it up. With every subsequent Tomb Raider game, they messed up the save system, but this save system is perfect. Like it has the perfect feeling for the game, for the adventure type of like high tension, high adventure that it's going for. Like it was perfect, and they screwed it up. But like, okay, so how do I do the jumping to get to? That's the third secret over there, which doesn't register because it's glitched. But I want to get it anyway. How the heck do you get that? You can't. Maybe you have time to slow walk and then jump. Does it have to be running jump? Yeah, consequences. Exactly. Consequences are so important. For like adventure games, that matters, you know? 'Some kinds of games, it's not that important. But I think the consequences for like a game like this are so important. Ah, man, I'm not very good at getting that. Should we forget that secret? That's a pretty cool place to do a dive move as well. Like if I just wanted to come down here. That secret is tough. That's a tough secret to get. Should I reload and just try to get it again? How the heck do I get it? How the heck do I get that secret? Because like if you can't, there's not enough space to make a double jump. You need to step back a little bit, don't you? You need to make a running jump not from the edge for a change, don't you? That's the thing with that. Yeah. Should I reload? I kind of want to get it. Or I could just like not worry about it and finish the game quicker. It's not like this is an all... I've already missed like 3 secrets. Ah, fuck it. Not that important. Oh yeah, don't worry. I'm going to be playing Sheeran the Wanderer at some point. You know, I know that I've said that a lot, but just keep in mind that I had been saying for years I was going to play Yakuza, and I finally did. How many years before I finally played Yakuza 1 had I been saying, like, I'm going to play Yakuza one of these days? I have a lot of games I want to play. Yeah, I mean, I have other stuff I want to get done in this stream. We kind of just... I don't need to... This is not an all secrets run. I'm not gonna worry about it. You guys don't really... Nobody really cares if I get that secret. Yeah, exactly, Red Mages. That's why I really want to play something like Sheeran. See, Mr. Leo wants to play that too. Mr. Leo, it'd be great if you could like just give it a try. Like if you play this game, give it a try with the saved points. Maybe you'll learn to like it, you know? You might actually like it. You might not, you might kind of get into it. Especially if you can like something like Sheeran. It's not more punishment than that. It's not even really that punchy because there's a pretty. If you guys have noticed, there's a fairly generous amount of save points. By the way, this is the final boss battle right here. This is the true final boss battle of the game. That's Natla flying around right now. There she is. She's flying around. We got her. She's dead. The boss fight against the big torso is more impressive than she is, but I mean, you know. Does she drop something?
You can't bump up me and my bruise.
Oh, she doesn't. Oh, that's right. She comes back. I forgot. She comes back. I forgot. We can do the jump back and forth thing on her pretty easily to not take damage, though. Drops knowledge. All right, now, yeah, it's cool that she comes back like and with the voice clip for like a second round. That's pretty cool. Alright. So now we're pretty close to the ends. We have like one final platforming challenge here. We gotta get to the top of this area. See, we're at the top of the pyramid here. Up there is you can tell by the design. Up there is the top of the pyramid. We gotta get up there. And we gotta find our way up. So it's the final platforming challenge. Actually, there might be more other stuff around. There might be other... Because we're going to go in and out of rooms. Maybe there's other rooms. I can't remember. I think we don't go... Yeah, we can't... We have to... We come out of there and jump across there, so... Where do we go first here? There? What was Natla's voice clipper? It's like, you can't bump off my brood so easily, Lara. Did we come from here? No, we came from there, right? There's 2 ways to go here. Actually, there's a thing over here as well. Oh, this is just a little cave that has ammo in it? Ah, you can come in here. This cave is here in case you like get to the Natla fight and you're out of ammo. Like, they do the same thing with the other bosses. There's always like a spot you can like get a whole bunch more ammo in case you like ran out. Okay, yeah, that's all that's there for. No, I'm not sure where to go now. Oh, you must have to go in here first and come out of there and then go through go through there. Yeah. All right, here we go. Ascending the pyramid. Serpent Coil Island. So another thing with the basic movement techniques in this game, like another thing, like I was saying, you always want to do the run up. In the tutorial, she calls it the run up. Like they explain the specific move to you, where you walk forward to the edge, you tap backwards to give yourself a run up, and then you press forward and jump, right? And she jumps from the edge. But another thing that you realize is if she pulls herself up on a ledge, and let's say you're standing on a 1 tile wide ledge, you automatically have the room to like just make another jump. So you can you don't have to you start to realize that you can save yourself time in various ways. Like another cool move you can do, you don't really need to, but you can do the roll move right next to an edge like this, and while holding the grab button. So you look at that, you can like shortcut into, because like, okay, let's say you want to lower yourself down. Like right here, we could just run off the edge and it'd be fine. But if we wanted to lower ourselves down, like doing this would be a quick, fun way to do it. There's all kinds of good uses for the roll button. The roll button is a really fun button in this game. And it has a bunch of fun uses. And like once you, this is a very technique-based game. Not too unlike Umihara Kawase, really. Once you start to like learn all these little techniques in the game, the platforming in this game is some of the most fun, satisfying platforming, like in a game. Like ultimately, it's on my top 10 list. Ultimately, I think the real reason there's a lot of reasons I like this game so much, but one of the big reasons is it's just one of the best platforming engines in a video game. Like it's just such a satisfying game to learn. And that's not nostalgia talking. That's because I think there's plenty of people who could still get into this. You just have to come into it with the right mindset. Yeah, it's not nostalgia talking, Red Mages, unless you played that game like in a time when you had just met your first love in high school and it was your best days of high school. No, you just like the games because you like them. It's okay to like things. Isn't it funny how we're trained to apologize for liking things that are old, but you don't ever do the same thing with new. Like, and maybe you should. Like, because that's the thing as well. Like the shininess of new things, nostalgia. Like if you get a new game and is it just the newness of it that you like it? Will you come back later and not like it anymore? No, I mean, if you like something, you shouldn't have to apologize for it, I think. Maybe it's nostalgia. Maybe you only like something because it's new. Maybe you only like it because your friends like it. Could be dozens of different things. Peer pressure. But, you don't have to. If you like something, just say, there's no need to apologize for it. It's okay to like things. This is the end of the game. All right. Oh, wow. This level's not as long as I remembered it being. Or maybe we did pretty well. I just didn't... Even though that one part I didn't do so well. Recency bias. Yeah. Recency bias. Well, it's like, I mean, I think the same thing about that. This is it. We're going down the pyramid. If people were like as heavily trained to like second guess themselves with recency bias as they are with nostalgia, I probably would find that annoying as well. But it's just so overlooked a thing compared to nostalgia bias. It's so overlooked. Because video games, you know, like it or not, have always been a very tech-focused art form. Very, very tech-focused. And there's always been this attitude that newer is better because the tech always moves along. So the secrets here, even if I had gotten that final secret, it would not be counted here because there's a glitch in the game. There's a glitch in the code, sadly, that even if you collect all 3 of these secrets, one will not register. It actually doesn't matter which one. I think you get a secret chime for all of them. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't get it. I don't remember if you get a chime or not. But like whatever the last one is you collect, well, you have to collect them in order. But in the code, it's just only 2 will register. It's like a thing where only 2 of the 3 will register. So it's unfortunate blemish in the game that you can't feel as though you've collected all the secrets. But it doesn't really matter anyway because it's purely psychological. The game's not keeping track of the secrets you collected anyway. There's no final tally and there's no reward. So it's all your own. It's all for your own, sense of satisfaction. So it's not really a big deal. It's not important. It's not locking anybody out of any content, thankfully. That's it. That's it. That's the game. It's not the timer. We're under 20 hours. That's good. A VC? Oh, Vice City. See, I would disagree with that. I would disagree that any of the controls of Grand Theft Auto games age badly. But the reason why I disagree is because I never thought they were good in the first place. Like, I don't know. I only played San Andreas. It's pretty similar to Vice City, though, right? I mean, San Andreas should be more advanced. But, man, I remember, like, at the time being like, man, this game does not play very well. I wasn't the only one. I feel like it was something, even in, like, video game reviews at the time, like, people would note that, like, Grand Theft Auto games don't play very well. But people play them for other reasons. So it's not even that they aged badly. They were always bad. It's fine because people play those games for other reasons. It's a shame that, like, I can never stream those games. Those games are unstreamable. Created by Neil Boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is how the credits are in the PS1 version as well. It's like a very non-credits credits. Not a lot of fanfare. But it's okay because playing through the game is its own reward. You get a lot more of like an actual ending in Tomb Raider 2 and onward. Oh man, it just freezes there too. PC controls. I wouldn't know about that. Alright, that's it. Not much of an ending, but it's okay because they crafted one of the best games ever made, so. Hey guys, that was Tomb Raider 1. We did it. We finished it. I finished it again on stream after 10 years from playing it. One of the first games I ever streamed. And we've come back full circle. I've been really wanting to replay it. Like, there's actually a lot of games I want to go back and replay. Some more than others. I've been talking about how I really want to replay Persona 1. That game's been even longer, though, than Tomb Raider 1. Tomb Raider is just... It really is one of my favorite games. It's a game that it's just because it just feels so good to control and it's so unique. Like, I love the design. The level design is a perfect vehicle for the controls. I love the controls. Not everybody would love the controls. Mr. Leo doesn't love them, apparently. I hope he comes around, but it's okay. Everybody's different, and not everybody here has got to agree with me. It's better if not everybody agrees with me. But it's pretty cool if you do in regards to this game because, I would like it if more people could get on board with the way this game plays and like get into it. And you just have to realize that it's not. There's one thing this game is not. It's not intuitive. You know, not every game that's good needs to be perfectly intuitive. It's okay. Like some unintuitive games can be extremely fun once you learn them. It's okay for games to have a learning curve, I think. But I think that this game is extremely satisfying and fun when you learn the controls properly. Like, it's just something about it feels really, really good. I love cinematic platformers in general, like the way the platforming feels, like making the jumps, the sound design, like just all her little like grunts and stuff, and the like, and you just grab the ledge and pull yourself up, and something about like the precision of it just feels so much better than other platformers. It feels more precise. No other platformer feels as precise as this, pretty much. Like, this is the most precise feeling platformer. Like, you feel like you're making precise jumps. Like, when you learn the system, it's not that hard to learn because it's tile-based. And it's very simplistic. It's more simple than Prince of Persia games. It's like 2 tiles, you can do a running jump to clear them, or a standing jump and you can grab the edge. 3 tiles, running jump will grab the edge. And that's all you need to know, like 2 or 3 tile. You can judge the distances of most things using that system. Sometimes when the floors are uneven with each other or diagonal or something, then you have to kind of use a little bit of interpretation to like sort of realize where she can and can't go. And some things maybe take a little trial and error, but for the most part, you can pretty much tell where you can go by just looking. And, as you learn the game more, you can like pretty much tell one thing from another. There's good uses for like the backflip and side flip, which are really cool moves. The roll has got really good uses. Like there's a lot of technique to the game, and it feels really good. And yeah, it looks really cool when you like learn how to play it as well. That's another thing. It's just, and the level design is so good in Tomb Raider 1. So let's take a look at my guys. What would you rate Tomb Raider 1 on a scale? That's just my opinion. What would you guys rate Tomb Raider 1 on a scale of 1 to 10? I have rated it a 10. And yeah, I mean, it's Tomb Raider 2 and 3. I rated less kindly, but I feel like these scores might be overly harsh. When I go back, I need to go back and replay these as well. Tomb Raider 2 has also got really cool level design, but I think it has more pronounced flaws. It's still a really cool game. And Tomb Raider 3 has got even bigger flaws. But yeah, I really need to replay Tomb Raider 3 as well. Because I think I'm underrating Tomb Raider 3 a little bit here. And Tomb Raider 4 and 5 I haven't played enough to give ratings to. Tomb Raider 3, yeah. Like all the games, unfortunately, they suffer from like a lot of things like difficulty creep. They suffer from like being rushed. But Tomb Raider 3 still got a lot of cool stuff in it. So I'm going to stream Tomb Raider 2 and 3. I'll probably stream all the core games eventually. I'll probably stream them all eventually. Tomb Raider 1. This is the Saturn. We're actually on the Saturn version. Tomb Raider 1. I'm going to put my links here. Well, it's pretty much the same game. And the fact that it's darker, I don't mind. In some areas, that adds a little bit of ambience. But then in other areas, it kind of fucks up the visuals of the game. So it's like, I'm not sure. Overall, it's kind of lateral, I guess. But I mean, overall, it's pretty much the same game. I give it the same ratings. Oh, let me see. For my PS1 run of Tomb Raider that I did, 17 and a half hours, a little bit shorter than this particular run of Tomb Raider 1. But I had the timer running when I was like looking at videos and stuff. I don't know. Once again, here's what my old stream looks like. Let's just look at Fat Flip one more time. Yeah, we got Tomb Raider 2. Tomb Raider 2 is still worth playing. I'm gonna stream it at some point. It's got some really, really cool stuff in it. Even though, like, overall, I feel like the level design is not quite as good, but it's still really, really good. Yeah, let's look at Baby Flip. I should go back to here. I don't think that Baby Flip got this final secret either. Like, I never end up getting this stupid secret.
This is all pretty easy if you know the correct method for getting through here. Not really that challenging.
Yeah, you hear what Baby Flip says? It's all pretty easy. Not really that challenging.
I think if I try to jump across this spire...
Not rummed up enough.
In the middle, I'll actually get burns. Let me try it. Oh, I guess not.
I guess not. Oh, I guess not.
Yes, perfect.
Did I get the secret? Did I get that secret? Or did I just not go for it? Just not going.
I don't want to get back any further because if I do, I won't be.
Well, now you can see how cool it looks when you do the dive.
Right, let's try this. Let's see if this works.
I would say that, Mr. Leo. I think they're more or less the same, but
so that's how you do that. You just take a full.
I would probably recommend the I would say PS1 version is the definitive version. Because the Saturn version is just got some extra glitches, it's got some weirdness with the sound. You could play either version, but
you dive perfectly into that the middle.
I think
there.
you want to go with the PS1
way
version
to get down there. The not stylish,
to avoid some of the
easier
little
way.
issues the Saturn
Well, actually,
version
that way
has.
is pretty easy. But,
what is that sound? Baby Flip. Be more
the
careful.
other way is just to like grab onto the.
He's not even talking about the secret.
The voice clips are bugging now.
Oh, did Baby Flip get some kind of weird bug?
She's like solid. All right, so let's see. What do I do now?
This was
Can't
played.
bump off me and my brood so easy, Lara.
Oh, she comes back from the dead. Oh, I forgot.
I forgot this time as well. Oh, do you hear that? It's playing Pierre's voice clip now.
Now the voice.
So this was emulated on EPSXE. So very imperfect emulation. When I was playing this, the save points were invisible. I had a lot of issues back then trying to emulate this. It's a lot easier now. It's a lot easier on DuckStation.
Clips are bugging now.
I know, deja vu. Let's see what Baby Flip thought of Tomb Raider.
I haven't actually played, so I don't have an opinion on them.
He doesn't have an opinion on them. Games for Windows Live, there's an update.
You like how the volcano exploded into polygons? Yeah, that was cute. So the question is, what should we play now?
Was that it?
I kind of want to go back and check a walkthrough and see where all the secrets are that I missed.
Let's look at Baby Flip's theme from 2014. Apparently he's eating. He's just finished a game. It's like, whatever, I'm eating. I don't really care what's happening.
It's Tomb Raider 1. It's a pretty long game, but...
I am drinking Coke Zero. Look! The
Still
Coke
good.
Zero is
Still
still being
holds up
drank,
really
but
well.
not with any rum.
It has just finished
Oh.
Tomb Raider 1.
Oh, wait a second, guys. The PS1 version does have an additional thing at the end.
It's a pretty long game, but...
It says the end with the lens flare. That's not in the Saturn version. See, you gotta play the PS1 version. You gotta get... This gives you the real climactic feeling. It says the end.
Well, they put a... game is over now.
You still get that. You still get the little graphic.
It has
of
just really
credits.
great level design.
Yeah, it's got
But
really great
you
level
can-
design, guys. Just really great. I feel like this is what I sound like. I sound like it's got really great guys. It's got really great level design. I like Tomb Raider 1. It's a good game.
Last of Us? No, I don't have that. Streets of Rage 3... Oh, I'm also Last of Us is a...
Okay, let's look at Baby
Toads
Flip's
are dumb.
Steam. He's showing us his Steam. I want to see
gonna work.
what's in here. All right, guys. Oh, look, it's 2014 Steam. Look at that. Cave Story Plus, Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition, Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, I was playing that for a little while. La Mulana. Never did finish that. I never finished La Mulana. I never streamed it either. Spelunky. I did stream some Spelunky back then. I lost my save, though. You know what I never did? I beat Spelunky on stream, but I never got to Hell World. I've never been to Hell World in Spelunky. So, like, I never properly finished. Yeah, Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Yeah. I have streamed that before. I've done some hate streams of that. I hate that game. Ease Oath and Felgana. Yeah, played that. That's good. I didn't stream that. This I didn't stream, but I did play it. Some of this stuff I have played, you know, that was in the before times, before I streamed. So like I was still playing games off stream. I never streamed La Mulana. I never streamed Oath and Felgana. I never streamed Bastion. I did finish Bastion. I didn't stream that. This stuff I could go back and stream. There's so many games that we could play. That was old Flip, baby Flip. A baby Flip. He was a Flip from the past. He's gone now. He's been replaced by this idiot. So Tomb Raider, amazing game. Should we put the Saturn version on my rankings as well? That would no. I can't put. We can't have the same version. I mean, technically, it should be on my top 200 games list, but I'm not going to put like the same version of the same game. That's too silly. Here's Tomb Raider, the PS1 version. Look how high it is. The top 10 is number 9. Couldn't do it. Yeah, some people really like Amnesia. I just I don't know. To me, it's a really funny game. Year changes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There. Well, I mean, I don't. It's not like every year I change things. It's more just like it's categorized by year. But you know, every once in a while I go back here and I'm like, I don't like this. I change shit. This is meant to reflect how I feel now. So, and I do the same thing with the ratings. So if I change the rating in a game, and this drives Mr. Leo crazy. Sorry again, Mr. Leo. He doesn't like history changing. Now I get it. You know, you got to preserve history. But that's why I preserve, like if I change a score, I preserve the old one. It's like, so like Sonic R, did I change this? Apparently in 2020 I changed this. I updated the music. Oh. Didn't I do this last year? I think this is wrong. Because I changed it when I was redoing the music, wasn't it? Didn't I change this when I was redoing the music? Like Gizmo would remember this. I'm pretty sure this should say 2023. It was a 10 and I made it a 9. The music in Sonic R. Yeah, I try. I like to be organized. I'm kind of an organization freak that way. Like all the stuff is organized by system. Well, it's organized by generation. You know, there's links to all the VODs. It's got all the ratings in there, alphabetized. And any changes I've made, I keep notations of what the old rankings were in case you want to know what it used to be. And then in my top section, it notes like the old placement for games for when the placement is changed. Yeah, you could call it that. Anyway, it's all here if you want to check it out. If you want to look at my ratings of games and like see all the things, no, not yet. Skittles is about to happen. If you see all the ratings of games that you think are stupid, let me know. Check it out. Check out the guide and let me know what you think is stupid. Because I'm kind of an idiot. You know, look at all the stupid opinions I have. You know, I like Deadly Towers. You can't trust me. You can't trust my opinion. I have, this is not a surprise, but I have a couple things I could show you guys. I've done some Fliptendo work. We're getting ready for Fliptendo happening soon. Skittles. Attention, Skittles. And some of the information has been entered into here for Fliptendo games going up to game number 855. You get all the information in there, including like links to VODs for games I've already played a little bit. Like I've already beaten Super C and Batman on stream, but we're going to beat both of those again, of course. Is there an Echo the Dolphin game rating? Yeah, it's high. It's not 10 though. It's not 10. I still rate it much higher than most people. It's like it's 8. It's 8 out of 10. I don't know. Like the way I feel about it almost should be a 9, but I think it's a really good game. I like Echo a lot. It's not quite on the top 200, but I really like it. I think it's really cool. Yeah, there's a couple clips. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why it's not a 10. It's just, I mean, there's lots of spots in the game that are like kind of, just annoying or tedious, I guess. Like everybody would point that out. I think it all works in the service of like kind of an experience, like a narrative journey, and the difficulty suits the game. And I wouldn't change anything about the final level. The music could I think the music could be better in Echo. Like it's a cool soundtrack, but it's not like I love every track. I just more overall. That's why it's a 7 out of 10. It's more just that like I love the feel of the track. I think I might prefer the Genesis to the Sega CD version, but I need to play the Sega CD version. The weird visual novel. Yeah, which one again? TM Network? That game was awesome. It's been a bunch of those. Doesn't mean it's a great game. Yeah, see, like that, I will say, like, when people say stuff like that, I never really understand that. Well, I do understand it, but it's like, I don't like I guess I just don't really agree with that way of thinking. Like, separating favorite from great game. Like, what does that really mean? The only version of what you think is good or bad that I really am interested in is your personal opinion. Like, that's all I really care about. So if you say something like, well, it's my favorite, but it's not a good game, I really like it, but it's not good. I guess what you're talking about is you're referencing the fact that, like, you're taking other people's opinions into account. You're taking, like, popularity into account. Like, well, a lot of other people don't like it, so I feel like I shouldn't say it's good. Or, like, but, it makes sense in some way to incorporate popularity into what is good and bad, but I think that's boring. I don't care. I have no interest in what you recognize. Like, I'm more interested in, like, your pure opinion. Like, what do you actually like? If you let your opinion get too contaminated by, like, popularity, I just feel like it dilutes what's interesting about you. Yeah, but I mean, like, I only care about what are flaws to you. I don't care what, like, recognizing that other people find flaws is really, that's just diluting your opinion with other people's opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, flaws are relative. If I only care about whether they're flaws to you, not whether, like, I don't need you to tell me that, like, a lot of people, like, I don't need you to tell me that, like, a lot of people might not enjoy Echo. Because, like, I know that, But, like, if you like it, like, I don't think Echo has a lot of flaws, per se. Like, it doesn't have flaws to me, really. Like, it has, I mean, there's some minor things. What it has is it's a kind of game that most people won't enjoy. But doesn't mean, I don't necessarily interpret that as being like a flaw per se. Like, what makes something have a flaw is just something that prevents me from liking it. Things you really hate in them. Yeah, I mean, and you can also, that's a different thing, but you can also love games that have things in them that you hate. Because, games can be complicated too. Too cryptic. Yeah, but I mean, like, games could be too cryptic, but again, like, I don't care if, like, I don't need you to tell me. I mean, that sounds like a mean way to put it, but I'm not interested in whether generally the general public will find it cryptic. I only care if, like, I mean, it's obviously like a cryptic game to some capacity, but, like, is that bad or good? I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think that's a flaw with Echo. I don't care that most people won't like it. I only care that I like it. But, but also, like, you have to keep in mind that people are very, very susceptible to popular opinion, They're very, very susceptible to the herd mentality. So if a lot of people say that, like, a game is bad, like, oh, this is cryptic, so you shouldn't like it, people will feel like they're supposed to have that opinion, and they'll sort of subconsciously be pushed into it. So that's one reason why I think it's better to try to strive to be true to yourself. So, it's very possible that if we have a positive attitude about it and we just simply, express, Echo should have its fans, it should have its defenders, right? So if we just talk about the reasons why maybe Echo is good, maybe it's good that it's cryptic. If you talk about it in that way, maybe more people will be able to open their minds to it and enjoy it. It doesn't mean, like, not everybody would be able to, but maybe some more people would be able to. Which is why I think it's good. It's not only to keep an open mind, but to, like, be true to yourself. Not enough people, when it comes to, like, the gaming sphere, the gamosphere. Hey, Colic. I was in the middle of ranting. none of people value being true. You should be true to yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's what I think, and that's just, I mean, that's just one way of looking at it. I mean, obviously, it can be interesting to look at it from the perspective of popularity or importance and all that stuff. It's not that that's invalid, but it's just that I think that I'm more interested in I'm more interested in like the pure opinion that comes from your heart than like, you know, you telling me like what, you know, the internet's like, you know, to use an exaggerated example. Like, I'm not interested in like people telling me what the internet says about whether a game is good, you know? Let's destroy all the Shaq Fu and Echo. Shaq Fu is not even that bad of a game compared to other fighting games. Yeah, we have games like Weird Ass where the public is correct. I mean, like, I don't think that Weird Dreams is like a great game. I just find more value in it than some people do. I mean, it's totally understandable that it's a broken game. Of course, that would be a deal breaker for like 99% of people. It's a fundamentally broken game. But I'm not the only one who like finds the game fascinating, though. As far as Weird Dreams goes, people should play Weird Dreams with the cheat. They should play it with They shouldn't play it like how I played it. I've said that many times. Separate personal feelings from technical aspects. Even when it comes to technical aspects, you can't really separate your personal feelings on that as well, because it's like you have to, you know, there's no way to attach a value to a technical aspect without, you know, taking your feelings into account. So like, you know, if a game, you know, runs better or has a higher resolution or, you know, various things, like it's broken. Like if there's a mechanic in a game that's just like broken, like that's bad. If you're just looking at it in a pure like Boolean, like good, bad, okay, you can say, all right, well, it's better if it works and it doesn't. But what really matters is how does that affect the game? How important is that? So like you can't, that requires an emotional and analysis, you know? So like how important any technical aspect is, anything about a game, you can't separate your emotion, your feelings. At least not when it comes to like passing some kind of judgment. Don't you think? You recognize its flaws? Well, no, Skittles. Those are my opinions, though. Like, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm saying what I think about Weird Dreams. I mean, yeah. Like you can. I mean, yeah. I mean, as far as like talking about whether you'd recommend a game to somebody is different. That's different as well. Yeah, people probably shouldn't play Weird Dreams. If there had been somebody else who'd ever beaten it that there was evidence of, I probably wouldn't have bothered. Like the big part of the reason why I bothered was because just like from what if we tell nobody else had done it. Okay, all right. You guys want to see something? All right, so that was Tomb Raider. We finished Tomb Raider. We had I guess we're having a little chat. We're having a little chat about I don't know, game design or I don't know, analysis, game analysis. Echo's opinions of the games. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't trying to be that harsh. I don't want to throw out anybody's opinions. I merely want to encourage people to be more true to themselves in like I actually, on the contrary, like the opinions that like that I want to value more are like I want to hear how you feel about it. I don't want to hear about like, you know, well, it's just more that like I'm just talking about like how to look at things a certain way, I guess. Oh, Echo says he says he got what I was saying. He got what I was trying to say. That's good. That's all. I mean, all that I ask is that the only goal is that you get what I'm saying. You can't. I mean, maybe I can convince somebody of something, maybe not. If you get what I'm saying, that's That's the goal. That's good enough. You don't have to agree. That's good, Red Mages. Didn't really enjoy it. Well, that's understandable, Colic. But I do. I love it. Gizmo, you might have influenced my rank. That's fair. Don't adopt someone else's. Yeah, I mean, kinda. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's like... I mean, most people would agree with that, Tefla. Like, it's not a matter of, like... Obviously, you shouldn't just, like, take other people's opinions as your own. But what I'm saying is, like, more just, like, try to keep your opinion undiluted. You know, try to... Because, you know, the lemming mind that we all have, where we can't help the herd mentality. We can't help but be influenced. I mean, you can't... I'm just saying, all I'm saying is try to be true to yourself. Obviously, you can't fully protect yourself from being influenced by others. Like, you shouldn't really. But just so long as people are influencing you to be another version of yourself, right? You know, like, people make me change my mind. I'm not saying you shouldn't listen to other people and, like, have your mind change. I'm saying, rather, but whatever version of you that you are now, be true to that version. That's good, Red Mages. I mean, yeah, I don't think I was doing that, Skittles. Do against the herd. The reverse, I think it can be true, but like being contrary, but I think generally people don't really do, that's more of like an overstated concern. Because it doesn't make sense if you think about it, like they're trying too hard to go against it. So they're going to like something. The implication there is like, I'm going to like this because I'm being contrary, but I wouldn't have liked it otherwise. That people aren't really like that. Usually. Like, it's pretty hard to be like that. Like, you're really good. Like, people don't really want to lie to themselves. But I mean, there might be certain circumstances where like somebody's opinion might be exaggerated or overstated because they're like reacting to other people. That's definitely true. Yeah, I should be Skittles. Okay. Okay. All right. That's good. That's a good conversation. Do you guys want to see something? Okay. You guys want to see something? All right. I made a new layout. I mean, it's not a big deal, but this isn't the surprise exactly, but yeah, it's just this. It's just this. I'm probably gonna... Hey, McCaranice, what's up? I just finished Tomb Raider. I just finished it. I took longer than I did last time I finished it. But it's okay, because it was good. It was fun. We finished the Saturn version. It is very good. What about you? What were you up to? And we were just... And like the last 5 minutes, we were just talking about stuff. All right, Echo. That's good. That was... I don't know. I just... I like to talk about games. You finished it? And what was your opinion about it? I guess you seem to like it much more than I think I would. I don't think I would care for it. But apparently you didn't like the glitchiness of it. Something we probably agree on. We were not talking about MCA. We can now. So I have this new layout here. I wanted to show that. You rated a pretty good time because I'm about to do something. So there's my new layout. I don't know. I mean, it's not a permanent... I might use it just for like requests. I was thinking I would use it for game requests when we like do this kind of thing, like we get the viewer requests, which we're probably going to do some viewer requests. You know, in the old days, one of the things I used to do a lot was viewer requests of games. So it feels like that would be a good thing to do for these times of Streamiversary, like 10-year celebration. I'm going to probably do one of those kind of streams. I see, McCara, nice. But would you like? So overall, I have mixed feelings about it. It seems. Well, that's good. I probably won't be playing that one, but I will replay the original Prince of Persia's. We already replayed Prince of Persia 2, and I'll replay the first one and the Super Nintendo one at some point. And I want to play Prince of Persia 3D. I'll play those. Yeah, I don't like that style of game. Well, it's rather just that I'm like sick of games like that. I mean, I don't really like the art style of the game, and I don't like I don't really. It's not really want from. I don't think. Maybe, I mean, you know, I don't know. Maybe I could be misjudging it, but I don't think it's what I want from that style of game anymore. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm so tired of generic Metroid, like modern Metroid indie style games. Although I don't know if that's really indie, but like, you know, that style of game. I was very tired of that side of like Super Metroid copy map, you know, go around and whatever kind of game. Maybe like throw in some bosses like Dark Souls and yeah. Yeah, I probably won't play it. I'm glad you liked it though. I'm glad you somewhat liked it. All right, guys. So I got a new layout here, but that's not what I wanted to show you. What else did I did some, oh, I didn't show you this yet. I should have, okay, let's pretend I'm going to go on break. All right, watch this. New break screen. Guys, what do you think of the new break screen? Let's play some music. Do you like it? It's weird. Yeah, it is. So I had the pineapple break screen for years, but considering recent events of the stream, I think it's appropriate to have a new one. So I worked on this little break screen here. Look at that, Skittles. I worked on overlays. I made new layouts for the stream. I've been working on stuff for the stream. I made a new emote. I've made new overlays. I've been doing stuff. Okay, here's what else. All right, here's the real thing. Here's the real thing. This is here's another new overlay I made. It's this. We're going to do music trivia. That's what we're going to do right now. That's the surprise. Surprise, guys. We're doing music trivia. Everyone get excited. Do you guys like music trivia?